My name is Dana, and emotionally a little raw right now. My husband and I acquired his nephew about 2.5 years ago, and pretty broken, like most kids coming from those situations are. And what we've been finding is that his behaviors and emotions and anxiety level are really triggering a lot of things within ourselves, and triggering a lot of things from our past. My husband and I both come from abusive home situations. My husband through domestic violence and abandonment from his dad first, and then abandonment from his mom, giving him up for adoption when he was about 7 years old, and his 2 younger brothers. So, and going through foster homes, and then being adopted into a okay household, but emotionally disconnected. And then me growing up with an alcoholic father and a lot of abuse going on in the home, where I was coming up as well. And then here we have this little child in our home, and we don't have biological children together. So we're actually grandparents. And so now we have this child in our home. And oh my gosh, and we're both educators of young children, and we've been doing pretty well. But just this last weekend was really difficult for my husband and myself to stay regulated, and for our nephew as well, going through. He was triggered. And so it's been building and building. And so this seminar came at such a critical moment, and I believe it's going to be pivotal. I can't tell you how much I so appreciate Heather offering this, because we were just at the point where we were having the discussion 2 nights ago going, can we continue to have this child in our home? We don't want to give him up, and we want him to have a safe place, but we want to also make sure that we're safe to have him in our home as well, and that we're going to be providing that for him and be confident enough in ourselves. So this seminar helped me so much. I've never heard of Heather before. And so I heard through Help One Child, Los Altos, that she was going to be presenting today, and oh my gosh, so I've learned that there's such a difference between the behavior and the regulation. I learned that he may not be able to even fathom regulation, and that I've just learned so much, that he's so reactionary, so he's in the right brain, and the left brain is like way another planet for him. And that I can go back, and it's okay to say I'm sorry, and it's okay to not be, parenting from a typical parenting way, that I can learn new ways to parent, and that I'm okay, that I'm good enough. So this has just been amazing for me, and I've purchased quite a few of the tools, and so then I can also help his teacher as well, to give her some information, give the school some information on how to be a team for him, and take the pressure off now. Because there was just, I was putting so much pressure on him, and I didn't realize that he is coming from such a state of fear, and I was taking a lot of it personal. And I was never looking for affection from him, but the attitudes and actions and the cussing and swearing and, just all that is just out of complete fear. So that's what I've learned so much. I recommend this for anyone who is struggling in any point, just to tap into the benefits. And for me, financially, I can't afford to go to big conferences and such, but having it so available that all I needed to do is just buy a book and come is absolutely a godsend, such a blessing.